Hello, hello, hello. It's Sally Estlin from Self Empowered Lifestyles. How is your day going or just starting, wherever it is in the day? I hope it's all just going to be tip top terrific. So, once again, we're coming in. What do I need to know today? Please show me the way. Gaining some clarity, insight, and direction about where we're going in life. Getting sometimes it validates what we're thinking inside, and sometimes it makes you sort of stop and, sometimes you can get a bit squirmy because it can take you out of your comfort zone. But that's where real growth happens. So, I thought we'd start today with the growth deck. So what do I need to know today? Please show me the way. Alrighty, let's just start shuffling it up. Ooh, it is so much happening. Middle of June, can you believe it? Gosh, gosh, gosh. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Oh, they're starting to fall out. They're getting warm. Ooh, let's just see which ones are going to fall out today. There's a few. When I shuffle them, they start to like fall out. I think right, the energy's coming. Oh, there we go. And it just starts to sort of warm up in your hands and you go, all right, now I'm getting in tune. Oh, there's a couple here. I'm just not sure. Let's debate these. Just fell out into my hand. So let's just feel this one feels right. And it says, whoops, it says upside down. It says, where in my life would kindness be appreciated? Where in my life would kindness be appreciated? Now, first of all, kindness for yourself. That's always the first step. Kindness for yourself. I was just reading, once again, everything just points to the thoughts that we put in our head. I was talking about it with my clients this morning. It's like the things you say in your head, you wouldn't say it to your worst enemy. So, like, kindness begins at home. Where in my life would kindness be appreciated? And also, where else can you give kindness? Just a smile is an act of kindness. It just breaks down barriers. People really relate to people that smile. And there's so much research about it, but productivity in the workplace or endearing to people because when you smile, breaks down the barriers. So being kind to people, it doesn't cost anything just to have a smile or to say a nice word or, hey, how's it going? Or good job. Where in my life would kindness be appreciated? So an act of kindness, what sort of act of kindness can you take this weekend just to show or say something nice to someone? Because it just can make people's day. And just like good job, or I really appreciate what you've done, or thank you for that cup of tea, or thank you for doing the lawns, or an act of kindness can really, boost someone's self-esteem and make them feel better. But let's start with yourself as well. What little kindness, where in my life would kindness be appreciated? Just a kind thought in your head about yourself. Just while we're here, just takes a second, one nice kind thought about yourself, just think about it in your head. Yeah, you're a good person, right? Just think about that. That's okay. The next deck, it's already falling out, is hang on, the inspiration deck. Okay, inspiration can link into your Dantian space or your internal knowing, your gut space. So this one says, there's a huge amount of freedom when you stop taking things personally. Oh, absolutely. So have you heard of the Four Agreements? And one of the Four Agreements, it's by, I can never stand whatever his name is. I've got it here somewhere. But anyway, don't take anything personally. So there's a huge amount of freedom when you stop taking things personally, because a lot of people, particularly now, are projecting their shit onto other people and they're not owning their stuff. As I keep saying, as we're going through this massive shift, energetic shift from the old way to the new way, we're crossing the bridge. Part of crossing the bridge is to put you first. And a couple of steps around that you first is to take ownership, own your shit, right? So own your stuff, and people need to own theirs and stop projecting it onto us, because so many people do that. And the other thing is to take responsibility for yourself. You're not responsible for any other person's journey. Yes, of course, we have a few commitments and responsibility if we've got kids, but you've also got to realize that they're on their own journey. So there is so much freedom when you stop taking things personally. So San Miguel Ruiz, that's it. And he has the Four Agreements. Don't take anything personally, be impeccable with your word, always try your best, and don't assume. Alrighty. And when you live your life by that way, magic happens. And if you're ever interested in joining particularly an energetic group that I'm in that supports each other based on the Four Agreements, just reach out. But so let's have a look at here. Where in my life so far, just a little week recap, where in my life would kindness be appreciated? Well, starting at home to yourself, and it's what is one act of kindness that you can show towards someone else? And just remember, when you stop taking things personally, you just releasing that bundle of burden on your shoulders, because people project their shit when they don't when they don't want to have to man up and actually own it, or aren't realizing that they're projecting stuff. So as I keep saying, we're on this bullet train of evolution and consciousness growth, and some people haven't woken up enough yet. And so just don't take anything personally when it's their stuff and they haven't realized. Alrighty, let's get into some Bling Boost cards. I'm telling you, these intuitive card readings, reach out and have one, because they really help gain some clarity, insight, and direction. Because as I said the other day, from the MBS festival, I really took away, people are looking for certainty in these uncertain times. And of course, certainty only exists in the present moment. There is no certainty tomorrow. We just don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So when you have the tools and techniques to help you navigate the highs and lows of life, like, it is riding the wave of life at the moment, and there is a lot of uncertainty, but we have certainty in the present moment, and that's when you're in the driver's seat. So these cards can help you intuitively gain more clarity and insight and direction about yourself as you're moving forward, about your choices, because you are in the driver's seat of your life, and it all comes down to choices in the moment, how you think, feel, and act. Alrighty, Bling Boost. These are usually you can sort of statements, but this one's already falling out into my hand. So let's see what message it's got today. It says, you can with your superpowers. Superpowers. I was only talking about that yesterday. Superman and Superwomen. We are superheroes, right? But superheroes have superpowers, and superpowers is what makes you unique. It's the essence of you, why people are drawn to you specifically. When I do my Magic Mike podcasts, I always ask people, what is your superpower? Why are people drawn to you specifically? What is it that you might have two people that do the same job, but why would you pick one over the other? And this is about the energy of you. This is the essence of you. It's like when you're in alignment and flow and you're just being more of yourself, what are people drawn to? What is it that you're resonating out that people go, oh yeah, that signal, it's like, whoa, I really dig that. It's like, as I think I said the other day, it's just like you're in your personal radio station, you found that dial where it's crisp and clear and tuned in, and then you just turn up the sound and people go, whoa, man, I love that tune, right? And then I love that station. They're drawn to that, that station and what you're transmitting out, right? So you can, with your superpowers, do anything that you choose. You absolutely can. So let's just finish off with a gold light and see what that has got to say. So, let shit go. Don't take on other people's stuff. Don't take it personally. That's just their stuff, projecting their shit and criticism, judgments, everything, because, love to put other people down. Well, that's sort of the vibe around, particularly in Australia. We've got this glass ceiling thing and the tall poppy syndrome. You've got to cut down any successful achieving woman. It's just so ridiculous. It's so the old way, and the old way is based on fear, doubt, and all these negative heavy energies. And the new way is built on love, right? Love is the highest frequency that there is. It's the only way to ride. So as I always say, stick to the light and you'll be right. Light and love is on this new way. The old way is the dark, heavy murkiness. You get out of that. It's just heavy, yucky stuff. Alrighty, this card says, I'm energized. Ooh. When you are in alignment and flow, when you're in your personal radio station on that personal radio dial, the energy, because there's no effort, because you're just being you. You don't have to be doing more, just being you. These are giving me goosies. Alrighty, let's have a little recap. So where in my life would kindness be appreciated? First of all, one kind thought in your head, please. Just one or more, doesn't matter, but one kind thought in your head to yourself, so that all your cells are, tapping into that energy. And then what is one act of kindness that you can show to someone else today? Just one little thing. A smile, a thank you, I'm grateful for, whatever it is, one act of kindness. I don't know, buying someone a drink, or I don't know, taking them over a cake, or I don't know, an act of kindness that would be really nice. Shouting someone to movies. Okay, there's a huge amount of freedom when you stop taking things personally. Oh my gosh, yes, absolutely. People are so, particularly now, really easy to project their stuff, their negativity, their fear, their jealousness, or just whatever it is. Just put that barrier up and push it back, because as I said, as we're crossing the bridge, people need to own their ship. It's about ownership. So own your shit and don't take anything personally. And just, it's a time of self-responsibility, putting you first. And yeah, people need to like be responsible for themselves and their own journey. But you can with your superpowers. You can achieve anything with you just being more of you. That's the essence of you, being in your lane, right? This is about when you are in your lane, in alignment and flow, got your stability, you're resonating out as the beacon of love and light, and people are drawn to that. Totally drawn to that. Okay, because you're energized when you're in this place. Energy is, energy in motion. That's like when things are moving. That's when we get the energy going. It's rather than being stagnant, procrastinating, going around in circles. Energizing is when we're just moving. Because remember, if you don't move it, you lose it. Woohoo! Alrighty, on that one, I'm going to sign out now, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good one. See ya.